channel. It is 5 Minute Friday, and as you know, it's where we answer 5 questions in 5 minutes. We, the royal we? I don't know. Anyway, as you know, I'm on day 5 of a month-long challenge of doing a video a day. Let me tell you, it's been challenging. So what I did is gave myself a little bit of a layup by clustering around questions that people asked around forming a YouTube channel. I think a lot of people are thinking through starting their own channel, and it's an exciting time to do it. I'm really glad that I did it back in January. I think we're at 60, 65 videos already, and I feel like I'm starting to get dialed in here. I would welcome your comments below on what your thoughts are about recent videos. Anyway, let's jump right into it. We'll get the timer started here, and here we go. Question number 1. Are you glad you started a YouTube channel? I am. It was the perfect vehicle for conveying information while not touring. It taught me a lot about kind of releasing myself into the process and starting something from scratch. As well, I feel like it kind of brought some normalcy to abnormal times, especially having a schedule that I was trying to keep to of posting 1 to 2 times a week. It also, I think, tapped into a creative part that I hadn't initially expected. You know, in the editing process in particular, you can be quite creative. And I think, you know, the accidental benefit is because I started this in January and I was going out on tour end of February for 2 months, which got canceled early. I had already the gear kind of set up, and I'd already been experimenting a couple months before virtual conferences kicked off and I started getting booked. So I understood the lighting, the audio, and the video. So I really feel like I was in a good place for that. So an accident of starting this channel. Question number 2. What's the motivation to keep going? Okay, another great question. There's a huge market that we will never be able to serve as a company. And what I'm hoping is that these videos might help out those that are just starting out, who might not actually have the ability or the means or the resources to work with a business advisor firsthand. I think back to when I started and my resources were trying to take leaders for lunch and read books. Having videos like this would have been really beneficial to the way that I learn. As well, I think of my kids, and when I'm doing these videos, I'm thinking about how to convey information that I would want them to know. And the videos are really kind of an extension of the books that I write, something that can be referenced in the future, and something of me kind of taking how I process ideas and processes and techniques and tools, and really kind of master them myself and teach clients how to do them. So it's it's rock and roll. It's very, very good. And I think the kind of the last point I'd make around that is that these videos have given me a system which forces me to dissect my process even more than I had before, because in order to convey them on video, I have to take them apart and figure out which parts will fit in a 5 or 10 minute video. Again, an unexpected consequence of the videos that's really good. Question number 3. What do you wish you knew when you started? The number one thing is I wish I knew that equipment only mattered if you actually knew how to use it. From the setup of my first video, which I'll link here, to this one, I've come leaps and bounds. And in hindsight, what I realized is I needed to spend more time learning how the equipment actually worked. If you look in that first video, the lighting is off, the audio is off, the camera settings are wrong. Like I really couldn't have done it worse other than not turning on the camera or the audio, which is actually what I did the first time I shot a video. And I guess what I learned from all of that is take your time to understand the process, which tends to be the story of my life. And as I said in my video about failure, if you had a chance to watch that, link up here, is that I tend to myself by doing one of two things, either being lazy and not doing the work required, or not sourcing expertise that can dial me in. People like Peter and McKinnon have been very generous with their time to tell me what to do and how to make things better, quicker. Best to learn from people who know what they're doing. And, in hindsight, I probably make 20 or 30 videos that I will never release. And these were just practice videos that I never edited, but that I could experiment with on different things. And so I was reminded to be curious, to try different things, and to experiment, which is what this month is about. Question number 4. Is the 30-day challenge challenging? Yes, it totally sucks balls, but I can already feel the benefits, and I can now appreciate the power of preparation because my time is limited with everything else I have to do and doing a video a day. I'm getting really good at planning and sticking to my schedule. Muscles are sore, but I'm already starting to see the benefits. I'm embracing the suck and putting my head down to offer full effort to the challenge. Number 5, who's the audience that you are looking to engage with the channel? Well, obviously our niche market who is curious about us and wants to know more and can kind of look at us as a voyeur on how we do things and kind of what the personalities look like. But I'm also thinking of struggling business owners who need a kick in the ass from a stranger who's been stuck before and knows the way out. And I think the last group is when I kind of reference back to my kids are young and new entrepreneurs who don't buy into the bullshit of going to business school and they want the information quick and dirty. I've yet to meet an entrepreneur or true business owner that wasn't damaged by an MBA program. They're great for managers and employees, but MBA programs are the cancer for entrepreneurs and business owners. Yes, I just fucking said that. Anyway, that's our 5 minutes. Thanks for watching. Consider giving a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe, tell your friends, tell your grandma. If you have questions, you can email chris@gocio.com, put it in the comments below. And if you have any other YouTube questions that I can answer, I will do my best. But again, I'm only 10 months in, so still a beginner. As always, gladiators eat first, and we do the hard shit. Giddy up. See you in the next video.